The eThekwini Municipality has missed today's deadline to restore water to the northern areas of Durban. The municipality said yesterday, a day prior to the deadline, that although the water supply situation had improved, it had not yet been fully restored to all affected areas. The municipality added that work towards the score was still in progress. It has been reported that there are still water interruptions in areas such as Phoenix, Tongaat and Verulam. In a community meeting held earlier this month, Water and Sanitation Minister Senzo Mchunu promised to resolve the issue by today. The municipality planned to carry out repairs on the northern aqueduct, but in a media briefing yesterday, eThekwini City Manager Musa Mbele stated the municipality would not be able to meet the deadline. He added that although the technical teams are working hard to resolve the issue and are holding regular monitoring meetings to assess progress, the repairs are taking longer than anticipated. Now, Verulam Water Crisis Committee spokesperson Roshan Lil-Ruthan joins us. Roshan, good afternoon and thank you very much for your time.
Good afternoon, Fundo and viewers.
Now, it's a pleasure to have you with us. So the deadline to restore water in the municipality has lapsed and the municipality says it needs more time. Have they in fact officially communicated to community leaders?
Well, Mfundo, the municipality has not done so. And the only person that reached out to us today at around midday was the minister himself. He invited me to a personal engagement with himself and his team. And later on, he brought in the municipal leadership where he addressed the both parties together.
And what reasons did he furnish for the delay? Because you were in high spirits when we last spoke. He had come in, supposedly cracked the whip and committed the 15th, and here we are.
Yeah, well, the explanation given to us today with the minister, firstly, I must say that he was quite perturbed with the municipality. Firstly, for calling a press conference without having invited his office and without having invited the Verulam Water Crisis Committee, which has been instrumental in bringing this matter to the fore. So his understanding of the predicament has been that he was informed by eThekwini Municipality management and Water Services management, particularly Mr. Ednik Msweli, that all repairs would have been completed before the 15th of February, and hence he made the determination that by the 15th of February, water would be flowing in our taps. Unfortunately, the minister was gullible and believed this version that was given to him by the municipality. And they've led him down the gauntlet as such, to now come and mislead over 150,000 residents who believed in him.
But can the minister honestly be separated from the municipality? Yes, it's a different level of government. He's far senior, he's a national, they're at local government. But can they be separated? Because one would assume that he would have thoroughly investigated what was happening before being the person or the face that commits the 15th.
Yes, I agree with you. You see, the situation with legislation is that the municipality remains the Water Services Authority, and the minister is confined by that. And therefore, the minister in the Verulam meeting, he checked with Mr. Msweli, who was on the stage with him, whether the municipality would be able to meet that date. And Mr. Msweli unequivocally told the minister on stage that yes, it's all systems go. We will be able to meet the 15th February deadline. And that's when the minister asked me to come on stage and stand with him and say, let us jointly address the communities. And the minister then went out publicly and stated that 15 February is the deadline. All communities in the northern area will receive water in the running tap. That is communities from Phoenix and Verulam and Tongaat and the surrounding suburbs. And unfortunately, that has not been the case. We've gotten up this morning with reservoirs that are empty. There's no water in our taps. And, we are now back to relying on tankers.
And are the tankers coming frequently? Because that was also an issue even then, where others were buying water.
Well, the situation has not changed. I'm on about 30 WhatsApp groups for all the various communities. And you literally have 30 tankers servicing 150,000 residents in Verulam. And all you see are queues and queues of people waiting either from 5 a.m. until 11 p.m. at night, waiting in the hope that a tanker would arrive. Many roads don't even see a tanker, and the residents have to go to bed without water. And, you know, the situation is so difficult in homes where the ablution facilities are virtually non-existent. Many residents are actually so fed up that they don't even want to listen to us community leaders any longer. And I made that very clear to the minister today.
Sorry for interjecting. I was about to ask that question because you seem to be somebody that's more fair with the spheres of government, that this one is national and this one is local government. But one would think that when you speak to ordinary residents, they couldn't be bothered about which sphere has delivered or not delivered, who was lied to. They say they do not have running water in their taps, and that for them is a problem. And the minister is the one that promised the 15th. So how difficult is it for you to communicate to them and try to separate the two, that he is national and they're local?
Well, you've hit the nail on the head, and the communities don't see a difference. The communities are saying government, whether it's the minister, the mayor, or ethnic Msweli, or the municipality, or the premier, they are just holding government responsible, that government has failed them. I mean, you do not go out publicly and give a date and then you can't meet that date. And it's rather unfortunate that this has happened, and the government has played on the emotions of the community, and it is senseless with what they've done. And I keep on saying we have an uncaring government, because if we had a government that cared, they would have made sure that before they communicated the 15th, that they had the necessary equipment, they had the necessary spares, they had the necessary valves in stock, and they had the staff on hand to do the repairs. Now we're hearing from Musa Mbele, the city manager, where he's saying that there's 6 valves that have to be replaced. I have credible information to say, even if those 6 valves are replaced, we still won't get water come end of February. So the minister today has now called upon the engineering team to get answers about that specific allegation I've raised, that even if the 6 valves are replaced, will water still flow in Verulam? I doubt.
So what commitments has he made now? Has he given a new date? Or he's just committed that now there's going to be a greater fact-finding mission of what exactly is the problem?
Well, the minister is committed to meeting us tomorrow morning in Verulam. He's coming with an engineering team to do an in-loco inspection at various of the reservoirs. And he's also going to be visiting Mahatma Gandhi Hospital. One of the hospitals hit quite hard without water. You know, clinical services, surgeries, etc. had to be postponed because of no water being delivered to the hospital. So in the Verulam visit, one of it is going to be, there was water flowing 2 days ago into the reservoir at breakneck speed, and up to the extent that the reservoir was overflowing at 9 p.m. only to have the very same 3 reservoirs emptied out in the night and no residents received water. So question to the minister today was, where did that water go? And he had the engineering team from eThekwini present, and nobody could give us a clear answer as to what happened to that water. I mean, was there a leak? Was there a burst somewhere? Was the pump malfunctioning that it was pumping in reverse? We don't have the answers. So we are expecting that the minister with his team would come with an answer tomorrow morning when he meets us.
And hopefully in the afternoon, he can then engage us as the SABC, because we've also got a few questions to pose to him, especially ones related to the inspection in local that he will be conducting a part of tomorrow. That was that done prior to the 15th commitment? Because one would think there would have been some level of investigation when a commitment of the 15th being today was made to the community. But thank you very much for your time this afternoon.